Yo, what's good everyone? I'm back with another reaction video, and as you can tell by the title, I am going to be checking out all four I No Longer Fear the Razor Guarding My Heel mixtapes by the Suicide Boys. I'm very excited to listen to all four of these tapes. I mentioned how I was going to react to them in the I Want to Die New Orleans album. I really enjoyed that album. I might have to get that on vinyl, honestly, that was fire. So I'm very excited to listen to these four tapes. And without further ado, let's go. Okay, I No Longer Fear the Razor Guarding My Heel, Part 1, Song 1, My Flaws Burn Through My Skin Like Demonic Flames from Hell. I have a feeling that a lot of these titles are going to be very, very interesting. Let's go. I mentioned this in the first reaction. I really enjoy the samples that they use. So fire.
Back in the driver's seat, blunt between my lips and riding with the bitch that size me. She ducking out, she trying to sleep. I'm ducking out, I'm trying to see the road, but all I can see are four horsemen coming closer to me. I think I'm about to die, we'll see. Swerving out the love, fuck this bitch, it ain't my time. Let the road blow up first, then I might just close my eyes. It's all I really wanted my whole life to do. The first won't know this bitch, you just another line. The sun will rise, the stars have already died.
I really haven't heard Ruby miss on the track. He's so fire.
See the reaper creeping as my blood is seeping. Sleeping deeper through the night so I can face my demons. Weakness seems to be that I cannot stop breathing. Death keeps cheating on my life, but now my soul is feeding.
Leaning to the fleeting of and in the street. Screaming and needing, yelling and pleading. The things ain't as they seem. And Nika sneaking and tweaking because I can't stop seeking. This pain, this torture of horror that I'm always conceding.
I love Scrim's versatility. So fire. Okay, song 1. I like both Ruby and Scrim's versatility on the track. It was a little bit more low-key, a little bit more melodic, but I like that. I like both their high-energy stuff and their melodic stuff. The Suicide Boys are just so talented. This was another perfect example. Alright, track 2. My Scars Are Like Evidence of Being Mailed to the Judge. Like I said, these titles are wild.
Eternal rest, the bloody mess. Keeping a motherfucking devil hot. Satanic mentality, happily making the bodies drop. I'm on the block, circling cops, ready for dead demise. Screams resonate through the night, so I can't close my eyes.
Hard to swallow when the hollows enter through your throat. Lately I wallow in my sorrow cause I cannot cope. The dope, the coke, the drink, the lean, the pills, the extra smoke. The rope, the choke, the pain away, I'm broken till I grow.
Baby, let me get the keys to the Rover truck. Baby, let me get the weed that's more for us. When these suckers leave, yeah, we can smoke a blunt and fuck. I'm busting nothing now, it's time to get the fuck about my crib. Yeah, here's a couple bucks. Bitch, I'm hiding up, creeping out the cup. Blood seeping out my cup. With the shotty cuff, you might escape. The time begun because I'm busy puffing blunts. But soon enough, you'll come back round. You screaming, like me up, please box me up. I got you sucker, start the flame and turn your body into dust. Smoke your body in the blunt. Copy us, I light it up.
Okay, that had a little bit of an abrupt ending, but Ruby killed it. I really liked his verse a lot. That was fire. Alright, track 3 on the first I No Longer Fear the Razor Guarding My Heel is I Will Celebrate for Stepping on Broken Glass and Slipping on Stomach-Soaked Floors. Again, crazy titles. This is kind of sounding beautiful. This sounds like peaceful. Okay.
And a swish a lit drug kick. Got a half hit with the ass hit. Can't quit, I'm an addict, so dramatic. And a manic, feeling panic. I need a Xanax, pass it as I hold it. real slowly. Lonely, surrounded by smoky mirror images of a fictionist over me. Don't give a fuck about harming me. I'm drug until I R.I.P.
Scrim is so fire. That verse was so hard.
Take a hit, the ass have been a while since the trip. Now I see you know the shit. Brain glowing, everything is blending in the same motion. Roll the blunt, I take a hit. Start staring at the smoke as it twists and disappears. Peer pressure don't affect me, bitch. I take drugs on my own. Pop up Perkins, know some coke. It feel like my heart is broke because I get fucked up when I feel alone. I'm choking on this podium, Bowie. I'm hoping that I don't breathe, bitch. I'm dope back like you know me. Shoot me up so I can know deep.
Okay, that was the I No Longer Fear the Razor Guarding My Heel, part 1. That was fire. I really enjoyed every single song, especially track 3, I Will Celebrate for Stepping on Broken Glass and Slipping on Stomach-Soaked Floors. I really enjoyed that song. I really enjoyed track 3 the most. I mean, I really like what Scrim did on it. I really like what Ruby did. They just mesh so perfectly. Both of their flows are so different, but they work so well. I like it. Alright, let's start with the second mixtape. Track 1 is I Will One Day Learn to Fly into the Stars. Alright, so it seems like this title is kind of switched up from part 1. That kind of sounds more, peaceful and happy, whereas the other one, not so much. Okay. This is sounding majestic. Okay.
Creeping out the shit, gun in hand, time to make a stack. Cock it back up with the lid. Let it rain. Overdosing rookies, I'm the bookie for the fucking devil. Jacket full of metal in the flames where the scarecrow metal. Every time I smoke on the dope, till my lungs choke. Sick, you keep that rope on my throat, hanging off the oak. Bodies in the river, feeling bitter with a spotted liver. Send a killer quitter, put a trigger on the fucking mirror.
Okay, Ruby, let's see what you got. Let's hear it. Scrim killed it. Let's see what Ruby got. Okay.
I be coughing up my luck. Got a problem with them luck. You know we never fucking time. Never saw no guns. Ain't worried about money. I don't wanna be numb. That's why I'm holding up this gun. Don't need protection from no one. It's my escape. I pull the plug. Ruby suicidal. I know slick and suicidal. Bitch, I'm guiding my disciples right out of this fucking cycle. Bitches grab the fucking rifle. Ain't between the fucking eyes. So then just wait for the revival down. 666 on my phone.
Ooh. That was hard. Okay. I Will One Day Learn to Fly into the Stars. That very well may be my favorite Suicide Boy song. It was short, it was simple, but both Ruby and Scrim, they killed it. I really enjoyed both of their verses. Alright, track 2. My Closet is a Graveyard. Now we're going back to the more dark titles. What happened? It went from I Will One Day Learn to Fly into the Stars to My Closet is a Graveyard. What happened? This is sounding beautiful too.
Gravity's a bitch, I'm feeling heavy. Probably from all these pills in my belly. Whipping the Chevy, I'm gripping the machete. Palm never sweaty. Bust your head open and blood is spilling like confetti. Bitch, I'm ducking low. Open that dead, this motherfucking ready. He been stalking, he been watching Cherry. Trying to turn me into jelly bomb. Full of planet panties, I'm invested in the cheap jet. Skin is spreaded, peeping up, I see black. As I lick a beat black, I'm the shepherd bitching on my sheep dead.
Can't get over the samples. Like, no Suicide Boy beat sounds the same. Like, it doesn't.
Just another nobody body filled with oxygen. Hair on the side before you fall back inside my pocket. Felonies with your bitch and eating Lebanese. I can see anything, appetite and got me bending knees. Depressing, I know where to show it. They love this, so now I'm glowing. Pressing the fact that I'm loving my own life, so I just fold it. Hair all the drill like folders. I'm just growing colder. Looking over my shoulders, I know the break is getting close.
I liked it. Another reason why I enjoy listening to the Suicide Boys is that none of their songs ever sound or start to get repetitive. Like, every single song is so different. They change it up on every single song. Every beat is so crazy. This is so fire. Alright, final track, track 3 on part 2 is Clyde. I hope at least one of my ex-girlfriends hears this. This beat is sounding uplifting. Okay.
Tryna get on my pimp shit, but I'm stuck on my druggy tip. So I fucking ugly bitch on the pretty girl's ditch. And they know it's no miss on my launch and my sad tap. Tryna feel like good, so she got from the fat ass like a mama nut. Got the last lap, but only as long as the last lap. Break back, so get that fast half cock. Shotty blast, on these hip hop gas. When the blast at last, I'm only the past. I got the gas in my dick skull. Throw me in the trash, call for a pickup. Death over bitches up because the crystal. Blood spilling in my motherfucking pimp cup. Used to love the bitch, how she sucking up the dick. So I cut my fucking wrist, feel like a puddle of piss. Suicide, yeah, not me, who gives a fuck? No one.
I love how Ruby switches up the melodies and the cadence. That's beautiful. He starts to harmonize midway through a verse. It's crazy.
Sicky got that motherfucking pedigree, but generally all my ex-hoes become my enemies, and my next hoes would deal with jealousy from a couple chica heads, Tori and Sophie. Couple of the bitches that ain't important, and pussy current was a sport. They call me Jordan, with my endorsement remain the doorman when it comes to these bitches that play it for men. All the girls out of fuck, we got kids or ex-husbands, they junkies or strippers, but hey, I'm not judging. Don't fuck with a hippie bitch, fuck with a skinny bitch, fuck with a needy bitch, fuck with a greedy bitch. Nah, I can't do that shit. Too much energy spent unsuccessfully. Oh, please just let me be one of your memories.
Scrim too, he always brings a different flow on each track. These dudes are so talented. Alright, I no longer fear the racer guarding my heel, part 2. I really liked the beats in this one because they were a little bit more uplifting. They were like majestic compared to the first one. I mean, both of these projects, the first 2, have been insanely fire. Like, I've liked every single song I've heard so far, all 6 of them. This one I definitely enjoyed a little bit more though. Okay, I no longer fear the racer guarding my heel, 3. Alright, track 1. If you were to get what you deserve, you would know what the bottom of a tire tastes like. Okay, going back to the more dark titles. I like it. Like, actually, real talk, how do they come up with these titles? These are insane. Who thinks of these titles? Is it Ruby? Is it Scrim? How do you even come up with a title like that? Do you just think, this track sounds like it would be titled, If You Were to Get What You Deserved, You Would Know What the Bottom of a Tire Tastes Like? I mean, I don't understand. Like, the titles are so wild. Who thinks of them? Please let me know.
I just can't seem to get my feet on the ground.
You guys told me that Scrim makes a lot of their beats, or almost all of them. This dude is a legend.
Still depressed, still misunderstood. Still popping pills, popping seals, smoking backwoods. Still smoking swisher if you got a with you. Everybody want me sober, but I'm not a quitter. I say the less you know, the better. That respect fire said the suicide dream. Tell you it's the cold, they ain't fame. Held bound with a game, surrounded by crime scenes. On the piece that I know, the super to be the city shit. I can't call it anymore. Get more depressed when I'm on tour. Wake up in the middle of a war. Wake up wishing that I was a fucking corpse. Fuck.
I just literally have to mention this every time. The samples are insane.
Yeah, now if we got a problem, then we got a problem. I don't give a fuck, I can't even see that far at the bottom. My cousin toxic and I'm rotten, this ain't an option. I was up and I was robbed out that lobby, turn on new leaf and get it poppy up. Pull up on their fucking ass, all they do is fucking ass. Can I flash you with the gas? And so I pull up on their ass, then I ask when they catch the gas blast, it's always back to back. Used to come out depression, used to come in my
like I said in the beginning of the song, Scrim is a legend. Like, just finding all of these samples and incorporating them into these respective beats have been so fire. Scrim's a legend. Alright, track 2, Sold Out.
Sold out shows, but I don't believe in souls. So I doubt these shows gonna leave me feeling whole. A couple blunts I'm blowing, now I'm idolized, a role model. That'll get them to get me the model clothes. I'd rather spoil the boxes till that door bottle rattle. Nope, not about to tackle, getting all the problem that put this one at the bottom. I feel like fucking Sodom and Gomorrah, but life is sweet. Another black petal falling down right at my fucking feet. Another flower rotting up, bouquet of efforts I was set to all through my defeat. Captivated 100,000 people, still me at the reaper meter.
Listen to those
100,000
drums.
let me be.
I'm able to paint a picture most people can't even see. Basquiat mixed with Monet when that hair on me. Self-critic, the speaking cryptic, defying the laws of physics. Let me be specific, sadistic, Mr. Pessimistic. Sick of the South, the motherfucker they call the Antichrist. Used to dream of fans chanting, screaming that suicide. Now I get on Instagram and they posting my personal life. I promise it's not what it seems. Come up just to fall down the stream.
Carry me to the river, reach out again, respond to forget. No strippers on my zipper, still in my room, keep it dark as I can.
Remember scraping up changes for cigarettes. Immortalized suicide, no they won't forget.
Sold Out, that made me feel two types of ways. Ruby just came onto the track and he started going crazy. High energy, fire lyrics, fast vocals as usual. And then in the background there's like a majestic aspect while the drums come in, so it's like two contradicting sounds in the beat. That was fire. I've never heard anything like that. That was definitely one of my favorite songs out of these first 3 projects. Alright, next track. All That Glitters Is Not Gold, but it's still damn beautiful. Is that a saxophone? Or is that a trumpet? I think that might be a saxophone.
Yeah, player. On my teeth go, damn player. I still can't sleep though. Yeah, player. I be that sheep beater, wolf creeper, but the skies that's the grim reaper. Sad player. I be that sad player. Damn player. Thought you was money making. Yeah, player. Don't change that, I'm forsaken. Great player, third razor. Left at you bitches hating. Yeah, player. My people's dilating, dope shot up in my veins. I'm feeling nauseated, lawbreaker. I'm trying to feel alive. Make sure my teeth go when I'm filled up with formaldehyde. Suicide.
Used to be called a bunch of fame before they called me snow leopard. I froze up and shivered off the shards of cold weather with no weapon. Leather belt around my throat is so better than the rope I had before. The result the same, but now I'm comfy when I go. I got holes that burn their beds with the blunt they roll on me, and now I'm always stoned, always home alone. In the back of the Benz, I got my squad I know, but I only see them on the road, and the rest I know just wanna use you. Snakes in my face, yeah, I think I'm Medusa. Polo pajamas with the pockets ripped, the red, white, and blue ones. That's why I'm always losing money, but don't let that confuse you, cause now I got a mouth full of gold, but baby, I'm still a loser.
I mentioned this earlier, but it's so crazy how Ruby just transitions into harmonies mid-verse. Like, it makes no sense. He's going Super Saiyan with the verse, he's going crazy, spitting, and then just transitions into a harmony. It's so crazy. But nonetheless, part 3, I don't know, it was either part 3 or part 2 are definitely my 2 favorites. This one may be my favorite overall. I liked every single song. I mean, I've liked every single song in all 3 of these projects. In this one especially, the samples were so fire. They went stupid on all of their verses. This one, I think, was probably my favorite. As for part 4, you guys already know I've seen it, so I will play that right now. Final track, track 14. I no longer fear the razor guarding my heel. 4. This is interesting because a lot of you guys actually requested me to react to some of their I no longer fear the razor guarding my heel mixtapes. I am going to check out I guess I'll check out all of them in a future video. So stay tuned to that. Obviously, part 4 right here. Let's go.
To my pocket, and I grab a couple crumbled tonnage. We look like some crumbled tonnage, blended out the fuzz or something. Paranoia turn my stomach. H1 Hummer, rough and rugged. Desert camo truck to the front and shirt unbuttoned, seat adjusted. 100 miles per hour, bitch, I seem accustomed to life at the fast lane, nothing. In the motherfucking gas, they dumping ashes and laughing. Fucking ducking what comes from the government, peeling out into the sunset. I so low, look like the sunset.
When listening to the Suicide Boys, I don't even know what I'm feeling right now. Obviously, the instrumental in the background is a little bit more peaceful. It's a little bit calming. But Ruby's just flowing, so I don't know whether to feel calm or feel hyped. I don't know.
Think of my bullshit. You know I had to pay it. Put my foot on the fucking brakes. Silent for life, he came your Christ. All I got was a definition and a piece of suicide. Fuck the seagull, fuck the spot. Easily execution on my side. Homicide, what we used to all the time. We in the bins, off the benzos, out the pressure, clinical. You hear me? We in the bins, off the benzos, out the pressure, clinical. Back of mine, motherfucker.
Okay. Another peaceful beat.
You can feel the bullets from my steel, son. Steel, son. You can feel the bullets from my steel, son. Steel, son.
I just gotta say, throughout this album, I've loved the samples that they've used. Every single one just brings a different feel to the song.
You can feel the bullets from my steel, son. Steel, son.
Meet me by the moon, right? Half past us. Okay. Back from the dust, cutthroat. He loved them drugs and guns. Chillin' in the cut. Got about 20K in a gun. Got a pile of Velleron. Cigarette butts every day adds up. Do right. Look like I give a fuck. No. Every day of every month. Bloody nights turn bloody. Death could be right in front of ya.
I think Scrim's raspy voice adds so much to the song. I mean, he can just do so much with his voice, obviously. We heard some melodies in the background on a few songs, but this one especially, his raspy voice just adds a different energy to the song.
Steel, son. Hey, you ever had a dig your own grave? Live your life with no name, that wood full of romaine, okay. 96 pens with a cocaine paint, whole high to my death, I got a propane tank, low gas, sleeping all over the house until my say so, let the fucking match to the tank blow. So glad I stayed home, so long all the cops from the payphone. Flames all around me, man, I hope they fucking around me. Crown made them dashes, only way they fucking found me. Forget about me, only way you might not feel so lousy. Forget about me, on my own head out with the price of bounty.
You can feel the bullets from my steel, son. Steel, son.
In New Orleans, there were many bizarre things I always saw growing up here, especially in the graveyards. And as a child, I spent a lot of time in the graveyards. As an adult, I still spend a lot of time in the graveyards. But as a child, it was a regular weekend thing to do. I always needed to know why. Sometimes my whys got me in trouble.
Bro, this sounded creepy.
My last trick, I don't think I'm good enough for this rap shit.
You gonna keep going?
Nah, that's it. Suicide, I fucking screaming from the rooftop. The only thing I ever did was mentioning ever since Slick. Burn me a city of Lil Wayne, that shit probably still in my boombox. But nowadays I can walk into an establishment and select myself on the fucking jukebox. If I wanted to, cop a black Countach, drop that shit like 2 blocks and a smash in the back of a new cop car. Now I think I'm on it too.
Yeah, just get a bunch of face tats. It's gonna be cool. Man, fuck you. Hey, man, cut that shit off, man. The boy suck, man. Garbage, man. Sound like a fucking generic 3-6, man.
You dumb. So fuck out of here. Fuck you, little dumb bitch. Fucking little whore. You're way too fucking short. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, still feel like a loser. Me and Ken still feel like we losing it. Still feel like losers. I'm on the lane.
like I'm losing.
I don't even have any words. That was a beautiful album. And that was I No Longer Fear the Razor Guarding My Heel. All 4 parts. I loved it. I really did. I really liked every single tape. I liked every single song on every single tape. It's crazy how underrated the Suicide Boys are. You guys told me that Scrim does all of the production, and he's a legend. I mean, the samples on each one of these songs were godlike. I mean, they were insane. I mean, I can't even explain how good they were. Their verses, the energy they brought, even some, more melodic songs I enjoyed as well. But for the most part, I enjoyed every single tape. That was fire. And yeah, if you guys enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you want me to react to next in the comments below. And yeah, peace.